This is Dave Wirt from Ag Market News with your weekly livestock summary. Cattle this week, there was 3,869 compared to 3,925 last week and 4,240 a year ago. Compared to last week's market, slaughter steers sold $1 to $2 lower. Slaughter Holsteins mostly steady to $1 lower. Heifers were mostly $1 to $2 higher. Slaughter cows were mostly $1 to $2 higher, and bulls were mostly steady. Steers high choice and prime this week are 122 to 124.50. Choice is 117.50 to 121. Selects are 110 to 114.50. Steers high choice and prime are 105.50 to 109.75. Choice was 99.25 to 102.50. Selects were running about 93.50 to 97.50. Heifers high choice and prime are 124 to 127.25. Choice is 117.25 to 121.50. Selects are 108 to 112. Cows breakers were 70.25 to 74. Boners were 67.50 to 71.50, and lean was 62 to 66.50. Average dressing bulls were 82.50 to 86.25. Feeder cattle. This week we had one larger feeder cattle sale, and that brought the prices up. They were mostly about $10 to $20 higher this week. Steers medium and large frame 130 to 500 pounds, or 130 to 133. 5 to 700 pounds, 112 to 125. Heifers, medium large frame 130 to 500 pounds, are running 116 to 122. 5 to 700 pounds on the number twos running about 87 to 98.50. And bulls, medium large frame 130 to 500 pounds, are 133.75 to 138.25. 5 to 700 pounds are 119 to 123. Bull calves this week, there was 3,022 compared to 2,924 last week and 3,061 a year ago. Compared to last week, Holstein bull calves were mostly $5 to $10 higher, and heifers were about steady to $5 higher. Number one Holstein bull calves 95 to 120 pounds is 108 to 122. Lighter calves were running about 94 1/4 to 107.50. Number twos 90 to 125 pounds were 94.25 to 111. 80 to 90 pounds were running about 78 to 98. And number threes 80 to 120 pounds was 63 1/4 to 85. Heifers, number ones, were running about 106 to 132, and number twos were about 59 to 82 cents. Hogs this week, there was 1,817 compared to 1,846 last week and 1,183 a year ago. Compared to last week, barrels and gilts were about $3 to $5 lower. Sows were mostly steady. Barrels and gilts 49 to 54%, lean were 65 to 72. 45 to 49% was 57 to 63 1/4. 3 to 500 pound sows were 44 to 48.50. 5 to 700 pounds or 49.50 to 56 1/4. Boars were running about 19.50 to 20.25. There was no graded feeder pig sale this week. Lambs and sheep, there was 4,107 compared to 2,407 last week and 2,965 a year ago. Compared to last week, lambs sold mostly $10 to $20 lower, and sheep were mostly $5 to $10 lower. Choice lambs 40 to 60 pounders were running 50 to 60 pounders, 144 to 156. 60 to 80 pounders are 130 to 144, and 70 to 80 pounders were running about 120 to 134. Good used 90 to 110 pounds were 80 to 94. Heavier used were running 70 to 84. Utilities were running about 54 to 60. Goats this week, there was 3,634 compared to 3,051 last week and 3,771 a year ago. Compared to last week, kid goats sold mostly $10 to $20 higher. Nannies sold $10 to $20 higher. Goats are sold by the head with weights estimated. Selection 1 kids 40 to 60 pounders were $100 to $128. 60 to 80 pounders were $120 to $136. 80 to 100 pounders were $120 to $150. Selection 2's 40 to 60 pounders are running about $80 to $98. 60 to 68 pounders were running $90 to $122. Selection 3's lighter ones 40 to 45 pounders are running $70 to $72. Nanny selection 1's 100 to 125 pounders running at 144 to 157. 130 to 160 pounders running about $138 to $170. Selection 1 billies 109 were 100 to 150 pounders were running about $190 to $244. Heavier billies were running $200 to $300. Selection 2's 100 to 150 pounders were $134 to $190, and heavier is 150 to 200 pounders were running $187 to $200. Selection 1 weather 60 to 80 pounders were $120 to $170. You get into some of the heavier weathers, 120 to 130 pounders, they were up to $225 to $240, and 130 to 160 pounders were $250 to $262. Selection 2's lighter ones 80 to 110 pounds were $130 to $138. and heavier weathers, number 2s, 125 to 140 pounds, running about $170 to $190. This is Dave Wort for Ag Market News, wishing you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Have a good week.